Hey, how you doing? Emmett Dempsey, Treasure Coast Mortgage. I Love Mortgages Thursday. Today's my first live. We're live on Facebook and my Facebook group, Moving to Port St Lucie, as well as YouTube. And this first live, kind of do a Q&A about mortgages, about moving to Port St Lucie, just to see who gets on the live stream. And even if it's just one person, so you just, start building an audience. Just very blessed. I see I have almost 2,000 subscribers on YouTube and almost over 2,000 folks in the Moving to Port St Lucie group. And can't believe it's really, really grown that much. I mean, I think it was just a couple months ago. It was like just a couple hundred, and just want to see who's live. So we'll wait in here for a little bit. A few people jumping on. Today's National Dog Day. In case you didn't know, I made a post about my dog Leonidas, 3-year-old Belgian Malinois. Definitely a beautiful dog. He's definitely the master of his domain here. Really, really good with the kids. Definitely love on your dogs extra hard today, National Dog Day. And we'll just hang out. It's another rainy Thursday here in Port St Lucie. To be expected. It's been a pretty wet summer. And just, go ahead and ask any questions, any Q&A questions that you may have about mortgages, buying a house, or just moving to Port St Lucie in general. Yeah. Fun. I'll wait a little bit more until we get some more folks on here. Okay, you just go ahead and leave your comment on Facebook, YouTube. I'll see it here. But no, I mean, if you haven't checked out my latest video about are we in a housing bubble, that's the latest one. Seems to be doing pretty well. I know I get asked that question a lot. I go over some data as far as demographics about how they've kind of flipped since the last housing crash in 2008, and how the supply and demand as a buyer doesn't work in your favor, and as it's still a seller's market. And just we see some sales activities definitely slowing a little bit. But I think overall we're in a very strong seller's market for a little bit anyway. There's got 7 folks, lucky 7. Okay, I like it. Okay, go ahead and ask any questions. Well, this is more of a Q&A. Like I said, it's my first live stream. I just want to start doing these on a regular basis. Just that way, folks will know about them, kind of ask any questions you may have. And I'm still kind of playing with the technology using StreamYard. Yeah, I see. Oh, we got 10. Okay. I don't see anyone coming over. Get comments. Facebook pages. Hey, Donald, I see you're on. Yes, can I refinance with equity? Not sure what you mean by that. We got 4. This is weird. I don't see any comments here. I guess for whatever reason, the Facebook comments are not coming over in StreamYard. I just posted it in the group there. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the live stream here. Okay. Well, I see 8 folks here. 1 on YouTube. Just go ahead and ask any mortgage related questions, real estate questions you may have. And that's kind of what the point of this live is. So, like everyone to purchase another home, Donald. In order to buy another home, you can't really access your equity until you sell that home to buy another home. So yeah, I mean, basically, Donald, if you want to sell your home and buy at the same time, I'm sure we can talk to your realtor to do that, and we can kind of form a game plan. So here's how much you expect to net from that house, and we can kind of game plan the next step as far as how much home you can afford based on current income and things like that. Groups. Okay. Well, I guess I have to have Facebook open. Okay. Anybody here live in Port St Lucie? Looking to move to Port St Lucie, move to Florida. Definitely a lot of folks doing that. Any questions you may have, I'd be happy to answer them. Donald, you're asking, so equity is only for question mark? Basically, equity is not cash. Like, you can't just use your equity to buy the next house. You have to sell it to access your equity in order to do that. Who we got? So, well, it's 11:09. We'll wait a little bit for folks to jump on. And it's the first live. Even if we have one person, I just want to start doing regular lives to answer any questions. I think it's a good interactive medium to do so. And it's just to go over some stuff. There you go. A few folks watching. Okay, we have a few people on YouTube and Facebook. Just go ahead and ask any questions you may have here. Oh, okay. Donald, looks like you got that. No, not. I mean, we had a few questions, but nothing lately. Anybody have any questions? Kind of acknowledge that you see the live. And see if you have any questions about mortgages, whatnot. Okay. For the ones who are watching, you can go ahead and leave any comments, questions about it, anything mortgage related or moving to Port St Lucie. All those different things. Yeah, we'll probably go like a half an hour on this first one and then just start doing them regularly. It's kind of cool. Kind of does the captions right away. Yeah, no comments here. No, while we're waiting, I posted on my page that Treasure Coast Mortgage is a platinum sponsor of the Do You Give a Ruck? And basically the 9/11 event at Kaiser University from 9 to 12 on September 11th. It's the 10-year anniversary. I'm sure just about everybody remembers where they were that day on that Tuesday. And then it's a way to honor our veterans with a 1 mile ruck march kids event from 9 to 12, and we'll be there with my 4 kids, or 3 kids at least. I don't know if the oldest one will be there, but definitely put it on your calendar, and hope to see you there. Anybody on YouTube, Facebook, any questions, Q&A? Are you buying a house? You're a homeowner? Question about interest rates? All those questions I see being put into Google, you can ask a live mortgage broker. No. Well, what I could do is I just did this before I started. Basically between rates as far as conventional, 20% down, 3.5% down FHA, VA, and conventional. So let me go ahead and show that here. This is kind of a buy versus rent as well. Look at 1,800 in rent, which is pretty tame around here. Let me pull this presentation up here. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, if everyone can see this, this is what's called a mortgage coach buy versus rent analysis, total cost analysis, and I give this for anyone who's renting. This is just for John homeowner, so no other specific property. This is somebody doing 1,800 rent with like a renter's insurance, so it was like $19.50 a month or so, and that's pretty tame. Okay, this is conventional, 20% down, 3.5% down FHA. VA 30-year fixed and conventional 3% down. So what are the general rates today? Here's the rate in APR. Full disclosure, based off of really with no points. Hey Kelsey, how you doing? So basically, what you see here is $19.50 in rent. For conventional, put down 20. This is a $350 purchase price. Okay, just for nice round numbers. What if you put down 20%? What it would be? Interest rate, 3.125, 3.167 APR. Total payment of $1,599. And this goes into the principal paid, and then I'll go to that in a minute about how buy versus rent, about why it's so much more powerful to buy, because every mortgage payment you make through what's called amortization, you're building that equity and building that wealth. So I just know personally, my wife and I, to get in this house, we didn't just start here. We had a little house and built equity, sold that house, built another one. So it's just, it's one of the fastest ways for most ordinary Americans to buy a house and continue to buy a bigger one. So you can see what the conventional is. If you went FHA, the rate is better, but you have other strings because of the funding fee and the mortgage insurance. Okay, so that payment is $19.73. But again, this is not monthly savings versus the rent. I mean, all of these are great options. And then if you're a VA, you're a veteran loan. I have a VA loan myself. $350, 0% down. It's good rate into the twos. $1,805 interest payment, and here's your cash to close. About $79,000 cash to close. $22,000, about $10,000 for the VA, and then this is your conventional 3% down. If you're a first-time home buyer, you can put down 3%. You can do that. So you can kind of see it kind of a nice side by side. And this is how I present options. On one side, you have whether it's refinance, whether here's what you have now versus what's possible, or different loan options. This is what this is on a purchase. Considering if you were FHA versus conventional, sometimes we go both ways depending on your particular profile. And this is just, when you look at these are just kind of ridiculous graphs about what you're paying in rent. Just over 5 years, $123,000 in rent. It's just staggering. And this is just your equity pay down, even if your appreciation was zero. Okay. So just over 5 years, how much wealth you would build for the next house or refi or whatnot. And then over 15 years, those numbers just get staggering. Okay. Over 400,000 in rent. And I've talked to several people that I've been renting for years and years, 20 years, and it was easier for them, but they don't realize the wealth building that they missed out on just by making your payment. I always say you get to make a payment anyway. Why not make it to yourself and make it to your equity? So, these are the kinds of presentations that I do for my clients for Mortgage Coach. Pretty powerful tool. All right, so who we got here? We got two on YouTube. Any other questions here? No. There you go. Okay. I mean, the idea, eventually may start having some guests. Bring some realtors on, but I didn't expect a throng of people on the live. It's 11 o'clock on a Thursday. Folks are busy. I'm just going to test different dates and times, but I think going live and answering questions is a huge, that's what I want to be able to do to help out the folks in the moving to Port St Lucie group, because we get posts from all over the world. Like I know recently just had a veteran from Hawaii, was not sure about the deal he was getting, is not getting a response from his loan officer. And I was able to help, start helping this veteran kind of game plan his next move, who wanted to, not only a veteran, like myself, set up and use his VA loan, but as well as, he's moving to our town, and it's a brand new town. He's moving from, Hawaii and Florida are similar. And I was blessed that my wife and I were able to go to Hawaii before the COVID craziness in early 2020. It was definitely very beautiful. And I believe in Florida, it's just a unique beauty. If you haven't been to Hawaii, definitely have to go. So who we got here? Yeah, a few folks hopping on. Nope. I'll just hang out here for an hour and see who shows up. It's we'll see. I guess Facebook has I can't see the comments in StreamYard. I have to toggle back and forth to Facebook pages because I guess you have to authorize that. I posted it in the Moving to Port St Lucie group. Oh, there's 3 watching now. Anybody? We'll see what happens. Hey, YouTube, hey, Facebook. Some more folks are hopping on the YouTube live. It's like I said, this is my first one. I didn't expect much of anything. I was just kind of testing the system, see how it worked. In live, you have to land on the island and taste the berry, so to speak. So there's no, you gotta test it yourself. So pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So anybody, you folks are watching, go ahead and leave a comment. Twitch, Facebook pages. Oh. Maybe it's better for Facebook pages than groups. Mm-hmm. National Dog Day. That's Leo barking right now. Okay, we'll hang out here and see where we're at in 30-minute mark. If we see some more folks jumping on, we'll move forward. If not, we'll, like I said, we'll just keep testing the waters, and I just want to be able to give back and provide value to folks out there who have questions about moving to Florida or mortgages, interest rates, things like that. Mm-hmm. Anybody out there? Any questions? Mm-hmm. There's a little ticker. Just stream the Do You Give a Ruck 9/11 event again. I talk about that. We're a platinum sponsor. September 11th from 9 to 12. Definitely here in Port St Lucie at the Kaiser University. It should be a fun event. Kona Ice, Walter, a great guy. If you're a parent and you haven't done Kona Ice, then you're doing your kids a disservice. So here in Florida, we really like them, but we get the Kona Ice truck for basically everything. So they're really good. Definitely try out some Kona Ice for any kind of event. We really like it. Any questions? Says we have 3 watching on YouTube. You can go ahead and leave a question. Okay, we got some watchers, not some. You got to leave a question when you get a chance. Thanks, Donald, for your question. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, not I have a few people coming in and out. I don't know if it's the same couple people, but I'll go ahead and stop it at half an hour. And like I said, my first live stream. We're just testing this out. I'll test dates and times and see when the best interaction and engagement might be. But I want to thank you guys for watching and thank my clients and referral partners for the mortgages. Again, I love mortgages. Emmett Dempsey signing off.